Very good. Alpha, bravo. I like it very much.
Thank you.
It sounded beautiful. And all the voices very clear and lovely musicality. You're very expressive. It's beautiful.
That's great.
Everything's
Thank you.
beautiful. Although it was very low, the sound, I could still, I could still notice some of these noises when you move your left hand.
Yeah.
You know that for me in Bach are very disturbing.
Okay.
In Bach,
Yeah,
you are doing
I can understand. Yeah.
yeah, you are doing great with everything. So probably this would be my priority in your case. Be
Okay.
more aware of the noises so that everything sounds much more clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you can hear me well, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So already for the very beginning. Oh, now I have problems with this. It's frozen. No, this is frozen.
Yeah, I will prevent it. So, in,
No, it was not frozen.
because you were here.
I
Okay.
was there.
But let me just prevent this from
Okay.
connecting. So
So ready from the very beginning, Francois.
Yeah.
Could you start again from the very beginning?
Yeah.
I noticed also that you have thought about this fingering very much,
Yeah.
and that's really great. Yeah, not everyone thinks that much about the fingering for the right hand,
Yeah.
and you are doing
Yeah,
so
actually,
well. So
I'm practicing all my piece with empty strings. Like all my piece I can. But actually, in this piece, I put a lot of voice in a single finger. In order to have
yes,
more
different.
balance.
Yes, I noticed that, and I love that. Very good.
Great.
Yes.
So for the
Okay.
beginning,
Yeah, when you start here, there is a noise somewhere in the very.
yeah, I think that's. I never gave so much attention about that in other pieces, so it
So
may
this
be
beginning,
a little
yes.
problematic with this kind of piece.
Well, yes, but at least at the beginning, I think that it's possible to avoid those noises, and I think that we have to do it. But one question, Francois, are you going to play this in a concert or competition soon? Because
Yeah,
I don't want to interfere. I don't want to interfere in what you are doing because you're doing great.
yeah, but
So,
I think we can change that kind of fingering in 2 weeks. It's
and
no problem for me. I think I have some time to.
I don't remember what fingering you use here, but it's totally possible to do
Yeah.
it with this.
Okay.
So could you start again?
I'll do my fingerings.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So, for example,
Okay, and the six. Okay.
that's an example. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Why not? Here. Ah, okay.
Still, I can hear some noises here.
Yeah.
Still,
I know. I know.
my strings are new, right?
Sorry.
Your my strings are new.
Not
So
mine.
yours. So with new, it's less easy to control this because it's
Yeah.
fingers in a diagonal way. It sounds. So we have to be like lifting the fingers in perpendicular.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. That is perfect now. With your fingering, right? You are not changing with your. It's much better. Now it's much better because you are lifting the fingers in a perpendicular way.
Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
fact, you don't need to change your fingering. We just need you to lift your fingers more perpendicular.
Yeah, but sometimes with my fingering, I have a. So
Yeah, that's another problem. That's an articulation problem. That's also articulation. So you are playing this in a different way than the next. This is without interruption, right?
I
Meanwhile,
think so. Yeah.
while your fingering here is interrupted.
Yeah.
So I mean, this in the middle of the fugue maybe it's not that important because it's the middle of the fugue. But
Okay.
at the very beginning, we have
Yeah.
to be so strict with this.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just I will write it.
And I love the fact that you play all the time with the same finger. I love that, definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So no more noises.
no more noise. At least at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, in general, talking about this hand, about right hand, I noticed something funny in your playing. when you play with these fingers, your hand is very stable. But when you play with the thumb, it seems that you don't play with your thumb, but you play with your hand.
Maybe,
So
yeah.
you are moving the hand. It looks less stable when you play with the thumb. I don't think this is a problem,
Yeah.
but I want to tell this to you because this might mean that you feel less comfortable without knowing why. And probably this is the reason why you sometimes can feel a little bit less
Yeah.
comfortable.
Maybe I'm not conscious about that, you know. Maybe it's like naturally I use my arm.
You're not conscious because it's not a question of tone,
Yeah.
no, or not a question of color. No, simply your thumb. When you play with your thumb, you move your hand a lot. So
Yeah. Maybe I have to.
record
Can we have
yourself.
an example on this?
I will find it. Don't worry. We can continue with the beginning,
Okay.
and I will stop you if I see this
Okay.
happening.
Okay.
But it would be good if you record yourself with a video and you watch these movements with your hand.
Yeah. I noticed about that, but I didn't care so much because I thought it was not a big deal. But I think
No.
I can fix it without any problem actually. But
No, it's not a big deal, but probably you feel more comfortable
yeah,
with a stable hand.
you're right. You're right. Yeah. Absolutely.
So it's just to experiment and to be conscious about
Yeah.
that and to know that, aware about that. Okay, it's only that.
Yeah.
Okay, we can continue. Maybe it doesn't matter. It's from the beginning. I think it's better from.
Okay. I will. Okay. Pardon. Okay. Yeah, I have some trouble with Yeah.
It's so good what you are doing that I would like to talk about something totally different, which
Okay.
is the intervals. When you start with your theme, you have seconds, right? And then this
Yes.
and chromatic, and somehow this means for me this means different characters. So that when I'm here and pass, this is like a little bit painful, even painful.
Yeah.
And you do it in a so easy way that you don't pay attention to these rhetoric things. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm more like dramatic.
Yeah. Not as light as I did. Yeah.
Not as light, not as easy,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
more, a little bit more deep or more deep dramatic. That your articulation, the way you articulate these big intervals. Congratulations for that. Yeah, but I would add a little bit of this, like a crescendo. If you were playing a violin, you would do a crescendo in here.
Yeah.
So try to imagine that crescendo. Otherwise, it sounds very easy. And again, it sounds very easy. It doesn't sound like deep and profound, as
Yeah.
if you connecting. La, da, 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 da.
Yeah.
So think a crescendo, although it's almost impossible to do a crescendo except with a little vibrato.
Yeah.
But
You're right.
crescendo, and at least try to listen, to be attentive to that note all the time. it's not that you play that note and forget about that. It's that you have to be with the note all the time till it moves to the G sharp.
Okay.
So, you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. I will try, but if it's...
Yeah.
I will try. Here?
Yes.
Sorry.
Perfect. Now it has much, the articulation, I understand it much better because it's not simply articulate the mi, it's that we articulate the mi to emphasize the la.
Yeah.
Okay? And
So
then
I put it on the next bar, you know.
yes. Yeah. Okay, and now what do we have here? Another big interval. And you play the mi without being that much careful about, again, the connection with the next note in that voice. Mi, la, mi, la. You understand what I mean? I'm sorry to be so picky, but
No.
this is the beginning. Again, as
Yeah.
you're starting your few, and everything has to be so clear, and
Yeah.
so to be so much aware of everything that you are doing. So what I'm pointing out is that you are not aware of that mi la.
Yeah, I was aware about the...
Yeah. Sorry, this is a few. We have to be aware of everything, all voices. Yeah, articulation here could be different to there. The dynamics can be totally different in different voices. So we have to be so much attentive to everything. So no excuses. You have to think in all voices, not just in one. Yeah.
Okay.
At the same time, connecting the G with the F, which is what you wanted to do, right? You wanted to connect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So try to do both things. Be attentive to this and to this. Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure that you're keeping your soul till the F? Because it stops.
It stops?
It is
Okay.
when you play the la. It stops in Spain. I don't know in France.
Okay. No, I think I didn't get it, but maybe it's my mic is not so good. So
Well, anyway, you understand that, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
just
Yeah.
about that. So we can continue.
Okay.
Can I be again picky with you?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to.
The articulation here. You are articulating this in two instead of. I don't remember what you do, but I think you do this. You stop and then continue. So if you want it to be legato, all the line has to be legato. Saying this is legato. This is legato. Everything is legato. Why this is not legato?
Maybe because of my fingering. It's me. Sorry?
We maybe don't need to change fingering. It's more like connected. Be aware of where you are stopping and try to move your fingers, optimize the movement of your fingers so that it sounds more legal.
It's between the G and the A.
I'm not sure.
My,
Probably
uh,
you're doing this, right?
yeah.
You're doing four here and then this, right? So
Yeah.
probably. So simply try to optimize the movement. For example, if you are here, prepare your second finger so that there is no gap between the sol and the la.
Okay.
Much better. Now even better because you were also attentive to this sound.
Yeah, I know. I try to.
Last time was perfect.
Okay.
Okay, it's no need to change fingerings. It's just to be more demanding with.
Yeah, it's my way
the-
to do it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Let's just
Okay.
continue. François, you are only thinking in this voice. You are not thinking in this voice. Right? At least,
Maybe. Yeah.
at least this voice, there is no continuity in dynamic and in articulation in the upper voice.
Yeah. I try to.
Just hear that. Play it again and try to listen to your sounds, to your notes. Much
Oh, that's
better.
good.
I think
Okay.
it's just a question of be attentive. It's a
Yeah.
question of ears and listening to everything that is going on so that you hear all voices at the same
Yeah.
time. Not
So sometimes I feel like I'm too much in my finger because it's been 2 months I'm on it. So sometimes I feel like it's fresh, and I can't hear everything now for now. But it must be the
yeah,
next step, I guess. So to improve the piece.
you're just working on that a couple of months and you are doing great. Yeah? It's fantastic. Only a couple of months
Yeah,
that
two
you've been
months. Yeah.
playing. 2 months. That's
With a break.
fantastic. That's fantastic. You're doing great. Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
But
so I even knowing that I insist more in the fact of being more demanding because when it is fresh, it's much easy to
yeah,
control this than when it is already automatized.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So with yes, yes.
yeah,
Sorry to interrupt you. You are doing great. Sounds very good. There is really nothing new to tell you. Everything is fine. Maybe it's, again a little bit of too many noises, too many of these noises.
yeah.
But probably it's because of the connection. Probably it's not that much, and it's
No,
simply
no, because I have this issue each time. It's not just a single time. It's like every time I play, it's the same thing. So
but with a few is much less easy to control this because of the independence of the voices make
yeah,
us to move the fingers in diagonal way instead of lifting them in perpendicular. So
yeah,
it's probably something that you can work on a little bit more conscious
Yeah.
Yes. And then the other thing that I've seen in this passage is that probably because it's French, you have this tendency to add little retardandos everywhere. So probably because you are thinking in what's coming next, or thinking in your fingers or whatever, there is no continuity in the rhythm. So you are adding too many little pauses all the time.
Ah, okay,
Very,
yeah.
very little. But if you measure that with a metronome, the result would be like if you were playing much slower than what you are doing.
Yeah.
Because you
Okay.
are stopping. So, I don't remember exactly where, but probably here you stop a little bit. Probably here you also wait a little bit. Probably here, I don't know. It's not like you don't have to stop. It's that again that you have to be aware of that, conscious about that, and choose what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So instead of playing in an automatic way.
Yeah, maybe
Yes?
I'm too focusing on you're right, the next bar and how to
Maybe.
do it.
But yes. But anyway, be attentive to that, because you might be like you get used to all those stops,
Yeah,
and
but did I do it on this?
maybe.
So
Now you were like without doing these poses, you were more direct.
yeah, I
Yes?
tried to. So
Yes.
it was better.
I think so. Of course, you can stop, for example, here.
Yeah.
Okay? And here, if you stop, then we
Too much.
cannot hear. If you stop too much, then we cannot hear this
Yeah.
direction. So I think that in this passage, we should not stop, at least till we arrive here. So think about that as well in this passage, okay? I think we
Yeah.
can continue.
Okay. Thank you.
We can continue. Yeah.
Sorry.
You were doing great.
Was it good?
Yes, I didn't stop you because it was very good. Nothing
Yeah,
new.
but I stopped myself because of my memory.
Yes. The only thing
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I can.
I want to insist on that, okay? I want
Yeah,
to
but I
insist.
have to be focused. Hey.
Just a little pause. Just
Yeah.
remember when I mentioned the fact that you
Yeah.
were moving your hand. So this could be a good spot for you to be aware of that. Here, for example, when you, I don't know if you have bar numbers. In bar 45, but do you know where I am? Bar 45?
Yeah, 45. Ah,
I cannot,
okay, yeah.
I cannot imitate that you are like moving all the time your hand. So
Maybe.
let's do it again. Try not to change anything, but try to.
Okay. Now I will try to keep the old ways.
No,
Okay.
but observe that movement. Try to observe that without interfering.
Okay, I try. Okay, so I noticed it. Okay.
You don't notice. Now it's your job to see if this is not a problem for you, or if you think that you could feel a little bit more stable without doing that, or even
I
if
mean,
it's do it, because probably you want to add some more emphasis in the thumb, and you prefer to do it with your hand instead of with your thumb. Sometimes, sometimes when I mention these things, it's not to change them, but it is to be aware about that.
yeah.
Probably your hand needs to do that for any reason, and it's good for you to know it, because maybe you play another piece, you have some issues with your thumb, and suddenly you remember this, and yet then doing this movement becomes much easier.
Yeah.
So it's a question of getting to know yourself better.
Yeah, actually, I noticed that I don't use this articulation, I'm
This
just,
one.
I'm just, when
Yeah.
even if I use the other finger, I guess,
I can- okay.
it's only the,
Okay. Well, maybe arpeggios would be a good thing to experiment with that. See if you have for that, I need to do this. Of course, I
yeah,
need to use this articulation. Otherwise, my hand is not stable. I cannot do it because I tend to move the hand too much.
yeah.
So for me, I need to use it. But probably you are different. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's different because we
Yeah,
need
with
to.
double, yeah. Yeah.
But could you try to plug one line here with using that? I don't know. Whatever line. Right?
Well, I mean, I can do it, I guess. It's not impossible. Yeah, I'll try to make it, automatic.
Well, the thing is, as I said before, just to know that you are doing that,
Yeah.
probably do it in this way and try to find out if it is easier in one way than in the other way, if it's a question of sound quality or if it's more solid and more safe without moving your hand, all those
No,
things.
I think it's because I play the chord with the very side of the nail on the thumb, so I can't do this. If I do this, I will try to attack on the middle of the nail. So maybe
Okay.
it changed everything in my hand. So I don't know. I can do both, I guess, but when it can be problematic to do this kind of thing because my hand is not, as you said, stable. So I think I have to be aware. Maybe in each situation, I have to know which
Yeah.
way I'm going to play.
Yes, yes. It's not that big deal. It's simply a question of being aware. and probably suddenly in one piece you find out that doing it in the other way is easier. Yes.
Plus it can be a way to do some mistakes, you know, to do.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
The other thing that it could be related with your tension in your shoulder.
Okay.
When we are tense here, we tend to play more with the hand than with the fingers. And right now it seems to me that you're not totally relaxed in this part of your body.
Okay.
So
Maybe it can be.
related with that or not, I don't know. Again, it's not a big deal. It's simply a question of that I wanted you to know that you were doing that.
Yeah.
It's only that. But no need to change. It's good to know, and that's it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You're doing great here. So I think we can move to section B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I stop here?
Yeah, but not. I like very much everything that you are doing here. The voices are very clear, and your fingering, I think, is very good. It's no, I don't see any problems, technique problems here. The only thing that I see is a little bit of stress, a little bit of
Yeah.
like if you were forcing your speed,
Yeah.
it doesn't sound easy.
Yeah, I know. It's like I'm not. No, no. I'm not
You're not.
controlling everything. It's like I practice each part and then I can
Yeah,
putting it together like a puzzle, and I can't control everything. Like it's too fresh.
yeah. No, you are controlling everything, but it sounds a little bit like that you, as if you were stressed. You know, it's like it feels like you have to work on that slower because you are kind of memorizing too much tension. If you force yourself to do this, you will memorize tension.
Yep.
You know,
I,
and
I,
it will. Yes.
Actually, when I'm practicing it, I'm trying to do it with lightly and very slowly. And then when I'm playing it in front of someone, I'm like, because I can't relate everything.
Yes, that's perfect. That's perfect. So most of the times you are playing it slower and trying it to sound easy and
Yeah.
enjoying and all of that. Okay, that's perfect. I simply wanted you to not memorize that tension that I've seen right now. You look and you sound tense. Even if I don't look at you, I hear that everything sounds a little bit too tense. So you have simply to continue doing what you are doing because you are doing a very good job here. Everything, the fingering is very good. Everything is clear, is clean, except what we already mentioned. That I
Yeah.
think that you can clean it a little bit more. But the voices, which is important, the most important thing is here is to have a good fingering to maintain the clarity of the voicing.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely great and
Yeah.
very
I
well.
try to apply what you were saying at the first part and the second part, like when I had yeah.
I could hear that line all the time in this B part. The chromatic part was really very clear, very clean. Yeah,
Okay.
and the inner polyphony, everything was very good in terms of voicing was perfect.
Great.
And the only thing is take it easy. It's very new.
Yeah, I know.
It's a big thing. It's very big. So don't force yourself. Don't force your fingers to do it so fast. Just take time, and it will
Yeah.
be it will improve much better and much. But you're doing great. If you just force your speed when you play for someone, that's perfect. No harm at all. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Uh, I don't know if you have questions here.
Not so much. I try to do my best about the noise on the second part because it's more difficult, it's more harder. So I
Yes.
will try to be aware about that
Yeah.
each time. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is
More.
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it was not so bad, but I have to practice a lot about that.
Yeah. Okay. Relax a little bit your shoulders, huh? You are a little bit tense, especially in this arm.
Yeah. I agree.
So just be a little bit more egoist with your comfort.
Yeah, I know.
More egoist with your comfort.
More
Yes.
egoist.
Okay, I think we're done. Is that fine? Yes. So
Okay, thank you so much. It was great.
it was a pleasure
For me,
to
it was a pleasure for me.
hope to see you in person in the future, near future.
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.